At the end of the game, Mount doing up he say, she say. I don't care what he say. We just lost 4-0 and got slapped by Olise, Izzy and Olise. They were in another league like Stormzy and PK. With a replay, recount what happened that day. Feel myself growing mad, mind games, young spray. We're richer than most, but worse than many. Give the fans back every single penny. Did you see the state of a defense? Even worse than a bench felt. Sorry, Johnny Evans weren't ready. Is it me? Cause when Kobe runs, that guy could be fresh, but still that boy looks leggy. Heavy as the crown and the head, heavy as the shirt on the back, cause the back weight's heavy. Yo, this is the OT99 Banter Room, where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. I don't even know what to feel. With every week that goes by, with every game that goes by, things just get worse. Results get worse. Performances get worse. Look, I was sat there after the game, more interested and more looking forward to what Jamie Carragher had to say than what Erik ten Hag had to say. Because for once, I felt like someone was giving us the trueness, the real facts. And Erik ten Hag has been sugarcoating this thing all over, talking about injuries and talking about this and talking about that, sugarcoating the scene. Man United fans know we've got injuries. You understand? We know the predicaments that we're in. We've got two eyes. We can see that. What Manchester United don't tolerate is the fact that the basics are not being done. The basics that you should be getting out of this team is not being done. You understand? Man United fans, we can all take a L. What we're seeing on that pitch, like Jamie said, with the performance, is unacceptable. Unacceptable. There's basics and standards like running for the badge, wearing your heart on your sleeve. Like there's certain things that we just don't see in this team. We just don't see in this team. Like the team is crumbling. And we've got players and the manager all together are just not doing it for this club. Not doing it for this club. Olise, we saw his performance. We don't need Olise at this club, because if we have Olise at this club, we'll ruin Olise at this club. Sometimes I even query the motives of these players, bruv. Like, you apparently want to come to Manchester United, but why? What have you seen? You support Man United, okay? How old are you? Your age range, you should be looking at City, because City's been a team that's been winning all of this. Like, where's your love for Manchester United? Come, maybe I need to do the research, bro. Maybe you got family members or whatever it is that love Man United. But I can't see how Olise will want to come play for Man United, where he's seen the history of how every single player that comes to Manchester United don't really work out. Why would you want to come? Then it makes you question, what are you in it for? The big paycheck? Like, I just don't understand it. Look, Olise, don't come, man. Not in this environment. We've got a lot to sort out. We've got a lot to sort out before you come to this club. Because if you come to this club, you're going to get sucked in the vortex, get lost in a sauce, start wearing drip all of a sudden, and become dead. Stay there with Eze. Do your two-man thing. Your Dwight York and Andy Cole thing over there. Get snapped up by a big boy juggernaut team. Don't come Man United, bro. Because you don't want that smoke. You really don't want that smoke. Look, Olise, what he done, man. What he did to Casemiro. Casemiro's still electric sliding even till now. What he did, bro. It wasn't even that much, and he just stepped back. Casemiro went in diving. He just said, see you. Move on. Ran through a whole team and got his first goal. And mind you, like, Olise put in a man of the match performance. Clearly, this is on his audition. He took it with two hands. But my thing is when I was seeing some of those goals, when I looked at Onana, I question it, man. I question Onana, man. His shot stopping is terrible, especially Olise's second goal. That was aimed directly at him. Carragher said he should have headed it out. That's how close it was to him. That's how direct it was at him. For some reason, that ball goes flying by. I get nervous with every shot that goes past, man. Every shot that gets fired at Onana, I get nervous. When the ball's in the air, I get nervous because he's going to take out a man. I get nervous when a ball gets shot at him because I'm just nervous he's going to let it go. Like David De Gea, a lot of the fan base was saying, he's not a priority. We've got other things to think about. He's not a priority. He's not a priority. Don't let him go. Fred, he's not a priority. Don't let him go. There's other things we should be sorting out. We let these guys go, and look, David De Gea saves at least 2 of those goals today. The scoreline ain't 4-0 with David De Gea in that goal piece. You know, understand? It ain't. Like the priorities of Manchester United and how we do our business. Like now, people are on Bruno saying, yeah, Bruno. Some people say, a lot of people say, not everyone, a lot of people say, you know, he's not good enough. He needs to move on. He's not a priority right about now. I promise you. Because the same fans that want to see him go is the same fans that will be like, Bruno would have been that guy that came up clutch at this moment, you know, a year down the line, 2 years down the line. That's what they'll be saying. Like this team is disastrous. It is terrible, bro. It is so terrible. And there's no way Brailsford, Wilcox, you get me? Sir Jim Ratcliffe can be looking at this and not be having definitive answers in their mind about the direction, the next steps that they wish to take with Manchester United. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. We need to get this structure in place and finalized. And once that happens, Erik ten Hag needs to move on. I don't care about all the excuses. I know he spoke to Gary Neville and he spoke eloquently at that, and he had all the excuses and all the answers, and I get it. I do get it. Because if you're coming in to do an audit, yeah, Brailsford, understand that you can't do your thorough audit and have a definitive conclusion when Erik ten Hag's coming to you and saying he didn't get his players in Kane, in De Jong, he got so many injuries. Again, now Evans is not even fully fit and he's playing. Apparently, rumors coming out that he wasn't fully fit. You know what I mean? Erik ten Hag's going to have every excuse under the sun. And if you want to do a thorough audit, you can't conclusively say, yeah, like you're dead Erik ten Hag. You understand? Because he's been faced with all these obstacles with Greenwood, Sancho, all of these things. Rightly or wrongly, whether he's caused it or not, he's had all these obstacles. I understand that he's had these obstacles, yeah? But my thing is this. You can have those obstacles and there's a certain still baseline that we expect as Manchester United fans when we go out to watch this team. Look, the fans today, yeah, was giving the most to the team, the away fans. And I was just like, wow, these players didn't deserve it. These players didn't deserve that level of support. Nobody. These managers didn't deserve that level. This manager didn't deserve that level of support. You understand? There's a baseline level of performance. I don't care what team you're fielding. There's a baseline level. Manchester United, yeah, have shown we ain't even got the personnel to even move to teams like Coventry, bro. To even dribble past them, man, and whoop a ball in Anthony, Rashford. We're not like, our level is like beyond, like, this is why we can go against Palace and Palace can, like, we were lucky to leave there 4-0. This game could have been 5-0, 6-0. Easy. Easy. We were lucky. Lucky to walk out of there 4-0. Especially when you've got Eze and Olise on the pitch. Look, Mateta, don't get me wrong, he's been on fire and form of recent. But we made him look like prime Drogba today. This is what Man United do. This is what we do. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. If you're a betting man, it's easy money. If you're a betting man, it is easy money because for some reason, the bookies even give Manchester United decent odds. It's easy money. Man United is that bad, bro. Olise, do not come here. We are not ready to have you in this team. We're not ready, bro. We've got so much stuff we need to do. You're the last of our problems, bro. You're young. Stay another season or 2 at Palace. If you still feel like you want to play for Man United, maybe then come. Right now, don't think about us. Forget about the money. Put that on pause, because if you come Man United, you'll get your short-term money. And then after that, you'll be searching for a team that can pay your wages. That team ain't going to come. Then all of a sudden, you're going to end up at a team maybe that you didn't really want to go. But because you've had a poor sort of career at Manchester United, The options ain't going to be available. Like, you're going to be like Sancho. Sancho's obviously got Dortmund to fall back on, but he don't really have that much options because he's on like 250, 350 okay a week. Nobody's going to want to pay that. You're going back to Dortmund and you're going to have to work something out. You understand? Another loan again or whatever it is like that. Salary cut he's going to have. Look, if Sancho didn't have Dortmund, not many clubs are banging on the door for him. You understand? Because of the wages that come along with it. No one's interested. Olise, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. This team's bad, bro. It seems absolutely bad, man. Like Manchester United, I can't see them winning another game this season. Like, I'll be surprised if we get another point this season. Manchester United is en route to finishing 8th or 9th. You understand? Like, Man United, a team where Chelsea was doing really bad, they're going to finish above us. Newcastle's doing bad, they're going to finish above us. You understand? Like, terrible. Everything is wrong, top down. The injuries, disastrous. Nobody had this level of injuries that we've had. And when we get injuries, the minimum is like 3 weeks, a month. Minimum, baseline, minimum, standard. You're out for that long for time, like that length of time as an average. You understand? It's not like Arsenal where, you know, players can be out like Saka or whatever, a game or two, that's it, they're back again. Man United, our injuries don't work like that. They're out for like a month, standard, minimum. You understand? It's bad, bro. Everything you look at, like Man United, Erik ten Hag spent over 400 million, yeah. What do we have to show for it? And he's still talking about squad depth. And on top of that, we ain't got no one to support Erik ten Hag into saying, you know what, you're a bit mad looking at this guy that's costing this much. You're not getting that guy. You're a bit mad looking at Antony that's costing 100 million euros, or maybe Casemiro. I rated him, by the way. I hold my hands up. I rated him. But you have to get support when you're making these huge investments. You have to get the second opinions. There ain't nobody here to question Erik ten Hag, to be like, nah. And if they are there, they're not being heard. The scouting system's not being heard. No one said to be like, hold up a minute. Until now, maybe, with these appointments that are being made. It's terrible. Terrible board, terrible manager, terrible players. Look at our face. Look at the face of the club. He didn't play today, so I'm going to keep it very brief on him. But this particular guy, you've seen him on social media for the wrong reasons. Full of drip, chilling with the rappers, concerts. He's the face of Man United. He's the face of Man United. Look what's happening. Tomorrow now, he'll be putting out a video talking about how he's being abused and liking tweets from other people saying lay off him. You understand? But he ain't reading the room. This is his way of showing that, you know, the talk don't affect him. That's all well and good. Players do this. You understand? But read the room. You're the face of Man United. This is what we are. It's what we are. This is what we are, man. Like, well, we just need to end this season. Like, we're in this fake final. Yeah. Fake hope, fake belief. City is going to come and finish us like 15-0. Arsenal's just waiting. They're licking their lips, going to finish us like 10-0. You understand? This is just long, bro. Like, it's just end it so we can just move on. Move on. Like, this is a nightmare. This is torture. Every game is just torture. We need to move on. We really need to move on, man. It's tough. It's a tough watch. It's painful. We're done.